Get a job in tech, episode 123. Vision. Having a vision is key in some regard. And segmenting out the problems, the tasks is critical. Here's the strategy to you. I had a coaching call earlier this morning with one of my clients. Now, this client happens to be a individual who's still actually in high school. And that's a great thing because he starts early understanding these concepts. So the challenge was for him, as I conveyed to him, was create a vision. And in his case, a vision is a yacht. This yacht in Monaco. And on the yacht, what are the slippage fees? How big is this yacht? Does it have a pool on it? Does it have a ski doo? What are the staff like? How much does it cost for the staff? When you're out in the ocean, what kind of food do you serve? Where do you get that food? How much does that cost? When you're in Monaco, where do you stay? Do you stay in your own house? Do you stay in a villa? How much does that cost? So the challenge was to look at that, put it on a board, a vision board, if you will, and draw out the little dependencies to that, the different prices, these things. How much does that cost? After knowing that, now understand what do I need per month to attain that lifestyle. Not necessarily from a job, but the challenge is, what can I do that can generate income for me? Meaning $10,000, you need just 10,000 people in the whole world to pay you $1 a month. That's it. If you want to take it down a step, you need 1,000 people to pay you $10 a month to meet that lifestyle. Okay? That's really all it is. There's 7 billion people in the world. And I challenged him. I said, you just need 10,000 people out of the whole world to buy your product. He hasn't made the product yet, and I'm working with him to develop that. But that's really it. How many people can pay for your service? Pay you for this thing you're going to make as a service. And in return, they give you certificates of appreciation, which is money. That was the morning call, the session, the vision board, looking at it from afar, understanding what it needs. How does it work? How does it come together? And the next thing I talked to him about was segmenting out the tasks needed. So in this regard, he's learning tech. He's getting into tech. So I didn't want to overwhelm him. So I said, step 1, start with VirtualBox, step 1. Step 2, install Microsoft Windows 2019. That's it. That's all you got to remember right there. Just those 2 steps. And when you get stuck on one, pause, wait, try to push through it. If you can't, take a step back. Try it again another day. Try it again a couple hours later. But just keep pursuing it. And when you reach that, meaning you install VirtualBox, let's say, right? Give yourself credit. Give yourself a checkbox, if you will. Pat yourself on the back. You attained something that you had not yet attained. That's really the key. And what we're looking after here is what we're talking about is a mindset. Everything is hard until you do it well, until you figure it out. Then it becomes easier and easier and easier. And in tech, a lot of things are very similar to one another. So once you know one item, one technique, one skill set in tech, it's very easy to learn other things. It's very easy to transition to other skill sets in tech. I would say we have an advantage, if you will, in some regard, because the theory and the logic behind a lot of the tech translates everywhere else. So this is the show notes from the conference call, coaching call today. I just wanted to share that with you. So if you yourself want to be part of a coaching call, meaning my mentor, me as your mentor, you can hop on over to Get a Job in Tech. Follow me on Facebook, which is facebook.com/Get a Job in Tech. Or you can go to my Twitter, which is Gary McNeely IT. Or you can go to my website at GaryMcNeelyIT.com. You can also go, I believe it's episode 112, 150, something like that, 115, where it's my Calendly, meaning you can schedule a 15-minute session with me, and I cover the cost for that. Okay, I cover the cost of the 15-minute session, and we go over what I ask you questions, you ask me questions, so we can paint a picture of what you want to do in tech, in the tech realm. So I'd like to thank everybody for listening to this podcast, and have yourself a great day.